speaking to us on NewsX World. With that, we shift our focus towards Japan, where we're now learning that Yoshimasa Hayashi, Japan's chief cabinet secretary and a contender for the post of Prime Minister, has confirmed that the Bank of Japan's plan to raise interest rate gradually aligns with the government's economic policy. Now, in an interview, he addressed concerns about potential US Federal Reserve rate cuts, stating that Japan is moving past fears that a stronger yen could hurt the export-driven economy. He's also noted that Japan's traditional aversion to a strong yen has diminished. Rising oil prices and a weak yen have caused cost-push inflation, with this inflation now driven by rising import costs rather than domestic demand. Now, regarding economic policy at large, he's emphasized that the Bank of Japan and the government are working closely together. He has added that if chosen as the Prime Minister, he would propose a comprehensive economic package to cushion the impact of rising living costs and disaster relief spending. On fiscal policy in particular, he's also acknowledged Japan's quote-unquote quite small output gap and has stated that any spending package should avoid deficit covering debt. With us on the broadcast is Professor Hidekazu Sakai. He is a professor at Kansai Gaidai University, joining us live from Osaka. Thank you so much for taking our time speaking to us on NewsX World. Interesting disclosure being made here, especially with regards to the government and the Bank of Japan's vision now gradually converging as far as increasing the interest rates are concerned. We do know that usually when interest rates are increased, there's always a fear of recession taking place. But this time around, Mr. Hayashi has in fact emphasized that domestic demand is what truly drives the Japanese economy. What do you foresee if the government goes ahead with this particular decision?
It's quite complex issue at this moment. Yes, we have inflation of quite high speed, and all items basically, food and energies and all kinds of raw materials and all kinds of things went up the prices. But wages increase was not that same speed. Therefore, there is a gap between wage the increases and price increase. Therefore, my opinion is that if Bank of Japan is rushing to the raise interest rate, it could create sort of recession, as you kind of suggested. It could happen. But if we will be successful, it will be successful in a wage increase, that will not happen. This is something very controversial issue at this moment. Land price has been also increased a lot. But I'm not quite sure land price was really increase of this real economic boom, because in case of the Tokyo and Osaka, those big cities, not so many Japanese buy lands, but actually foreign expert Chinese people bought land. Then price went up. And so what's going on in the center of the Tokyo and Osaka, that they have to leave center of the city, and then instead those Chinese buyers come in. And those Chinese buyers do not leave, actually they buy those lands or property for the investments actually. Therefore, I don't know. We are really having economic boom at this moment. Therefore, my opinion is that rushing the interest rates increase will be very dangerous.
And last time the Bank of Japan had hiked its policy rate was in January this year. Back then, we had in fact seen that the dollar had fallen 0.35% against the yen after this particular decision. What impact would this have on the yen if the Bank of Japan goes ahead with its plan?
Well, this is another difficult issue to predict, because my understanding of the exchange rate is not just simply reflection of the economic the situation of Japan, but also its investors' mindset. And in particular, we are having the tariff increase from United States, and if investors think that the Japanese export will um, go down, actually it happens already. In that case, yen could be rising in the price, but I don't see that kind of trend yet. Therefore, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it takes more time to know what's going to be effect of the as you pointed out how the interest rate impact on exchange rate of yen and against U.S. dollars or even euro. Therefore, all kinds of factors involved. Uh, if Japanese economy, especially industry, will do well, I believe Japanese trade surplus will go up, but I don't know. It does not guarantee if yen comes back as strong. So
All right, so with that, I would like to thank you for taking our time